beef Bolognese sauce. So I've got about 250 grams of minced beef here. Got some onions, got some garlic, got some carrot, got some celery that I've cut up, like fine diced. Also got a bit of beef stock, and I've got some tomato puree, and I've also got some tin tomatoes. Use some of that. And I've got some oregano, a little bit of oregano, dried oregano. I've also got some water on for pasta. We'll use some penne pasta. So that's on. So the first thing I want to do is get the pan on. I just want to fry my beef off, and then I'm going to drain it of the oil. Because I find that sometimes with this beef mince, sometimes you just got so much fat in there, you just want to remove it. Otherwise, you just end up this greasy layer of on top of your sauce, which it's not great. I find a really good way of breaking the mince down is by using one of these, a whisk. You can like kind of don't do it too hard though, because you end up breaking all the whisk. So you just get fried up. A little bit of salt, too much, a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Let that cook for about 5-10 minutes. We'll do that now, let that cook for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so, and then we'll go to the next step. The beef's been fried off on there for about 5 minutes now. Just take a look at the beef. Let it come around again. There we go, we're on the pan. So, there we go. Start to colour the beef. We're just getting all the. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my little strainer here. As you can see, there's not so much fat in this one. There's a little bit of oil that I started off in, and then the rest of the fat. So we're just going to put it through here. Oh, don't want it on the floor. It's rolling everywhere. It's rolling all on the floor. I want to use it. So got these little bits in there of the like caramelised beef and that. I'm going to keep that because I want to use that. So what I'm going to do now is, see, and then out of that you've got there's quite a bit of oil in there. So I'll leave that there. We'll let it drain off. So the beef's cooked. I've got my pan on there. It's got a little bit of oil on there now. So have a look. So it's got a little bit of oil in the pan. So I'm just going to fry my vegetables off. Get my onions in there. Grab a spoon. Flip them in the pan. So we've got the onions going in there, carrots, celery, and garlic. Okay. So all the vegetables are now in the pan. Pan's back on. And there we can see the pan. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to fry these vegetables up. So keep it moving. I don't want to burn the vegetables. I mean, the pan's quite hot. Don't overly move them. Don't do it too much, otherwise they won't. Otherwise they're not going to cook so much, are they? Bam. Okay. So yeah, vegetables are sweating off nicely. They're just about ready now. See, they're starting to go translucent. I've got some dried oregano here I'm going to use, which is beautiful. Let's just come back this way a little bit. So we've got some dried oregano. I've also got some tin tomatoes, but this is the whole tomatoes rather than chopped ones. Use the whole ones and then just put the whole ones in and then we just mash it down a little bit. When it's in the actual pan. Okay. Just keep them going. Okay, so the vegetables are looking. Oh, so the vegetables are looking really ready now. So let's just go back slightly over there. Now I've got the meat here that's drained off. There, the oil. I'll just drop that in. Get rid of that oily pan. Get it all mixed up. Like so. Well, the pasta's come to the boil, or my water's come to the boil now. And this kind of pasta is going to take about 8 minutes to cook. Right, so I've got vegetables. Now I'm going to add some tomato paste. Got some tomato puree here. So we just want to, that's about one, two. That's about. So we've got about 2 tablespoons. So we've got about 2 tablespoons in there of tomato paste. Give that a good mix around. Use a little bit of my dried oregano. We'll get some of that in there. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. Tomatoes. So I took the chopped tomatoes, or the peeled plum tomatoes even. Just going to drop them in. 1, 2, 3 of them. 4. 5, and then a little bit of the juice. Okay, cool. Lovely. And then we'll just mash them down a little bit. So just slightly mash them down when they're in the pan. Okay. Okay, water boiling, pasta in. Okay, this will take about 8 minutes. That's a nice portion. Yeah, take it. And now I've got some beef stock here. I'm just going to add some beef stock as well. You watch the pour. Move the camera on. There we go. Look. Right, pour some of that in. Right, I'm just going to slightly, just a little bit more. And that was 500 millilitres there, so I've added about 400 millilitres of beef stock in there. And that's looking pretty cool. So there we go. So we just leave that like that. I mean, it's just started to boil, so we just leave that to boil, and that reduce, and all the flavours will get into the sauce. Just see how it tastes. Okay, so the sauce has had about 7 or 8 minutes on it now. As you can see, the sauce has started to thicken up. As it's starting to reduce, it's just about ready now. There's one last thing I want to do. I want to add a little bit of Worcester sauce. Just for seasoning. So there's a little bit of Liam Perrin's Worcester sauce. Worcestershire. There we go. Lovely. Let's try a little bit now. Okay, cool. Pasta's good. I'm just taking it off, I drained it off, got my lid in here, just letting that strain off a little bit. Sauce, bolognese sauce is here. There we go, look. It's looking delightful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pasta sauce in a bowl so you can see it as it's drizzling out. See that? Look. Okay, cool. All there. Okay. So now. Okay. So there's my pasta sauce. That's my bolognese sauce in a bowl. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to build my pasta. I've kind of done this. Do you know what I'm going to do actually? I've done this a little bit the wrong way around. Okay. So what I'll do is instead I'm going to put a little bit of sauce back on there. Like so. So just a little bit of sauce in the pan. Not too much. I don't want a massive portion. Okay. Like so. Lovely. And we should drop a bit of pasta in there. How much? That much. That looks good to me. So that's it. To me. Okay. There we go. And that's there. We're just going to mix it up now. Just get it all mixed together. So. There we go. Okay. So this is my penne pasta bolognese sauce. In the bowl. And then, so that's, you know what, I'm going to add a little bit more sauce on top. Let's put a little bit more sauce on there. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, lovely. Lovely job, Lou. Okay, bowl's a bit of a mess now. Just wipe that off a little bit. Okay. And now for the ultimate spag bowl or penne bowl or penne bolognese sauce. A little bit of grated parmesan on the top. Right, so there we go. That's my penne pasta with bolognese sauce and some grated parmesan on the top. Thank you.